What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Antonio the Realtor. And in this episode, we are going to tour this $1.5 million home that's on the south side of Chicago. So let's go take a look at what $1.5 million looks like. So we're in. You have to imagine, for all the parties that probably went on in here, right when you walked in, people came in here and hung up their coats. Your coat, sir, madam, bam, here's your ticket, number 16. That'll be $3. Who knows? Who knows how that went? But let's take a look. Here is another side of the coat room, and this is the coat room inside of the coat room. At 1.5 million, it better have a coat room inside of the coat room. And let me know in the comments if that's an accurate statement. You will notice that in all the walls on this floor are red, and we have this awesome checkered floor right here on the bottom. Now, I'm gonna say it, reminds me of Super Mario Brothers 3. I used to play that game when I was a kid. This is awesome. I really like it, nostalgic to me. And I play chess, so it makes a lot of sense. So these lights up here, stained glass style lighting. I love it, very, very pretty lights. And the nice thing is in the entrance, we have two of them, okay? And they call this, I believe, the foyer, right? Up here, we have these nice little shelves, probably had some sort of family pictures, but whoever ends up buying this house, I would say probably keep it, make it the same, because these are really nice, very, very custom-ish shelving. Now, on the second floor is the kitchen. The kitchen dining room itself is on the second floor. So before we go up there, I'm gonna take you guys this way. Follow me. Okay, let's stop right here and let's open this up. Here is a nice little closet here for more storage. Pretty cool. Over here, there's another door in the closet, okay? We have more storage in there, okay? And that's carpeted. So far, plenty of storage, plenty of places to hang a jacket. And I'll tell you right now, if you were like, oh, Tony, can you go get me my jacket? I'd be like, oh, which one? The leather one. I'd be like, oh, I hope there's only one leather jacket, because it'd be crazy having to find it. First bathroom that I see in the property. Nice bathroom, okay? Here we have a shower. There is a tub in here. And again, themed with the red walls attached to this room over here. So come on in. This is one of the first bedrooms on the first floor. So this is nice. I would probably say this was like the guest bedroom, because everything up is more than likely like the personal bedroom for whoever's coming over to sleep or to spend the night, right? Here's a nice little closet as well we have right here. Pretty cool. And then at the end of the day, if you wanted to close these, you got these beautiful heavy doors. It's nice, it's beautiful. So a lot of wood, you'll see wood trim around the windows. They even paired it up with the blinds. Even the blinds are wood color. They're wood, of course, but same stain. And of course, we have this awesome checkered floor. So follow me this way. We are gonna go into the other side of the first floor. So we're passing the front here. Now, first and foremost, you come in here, we have a washer and dryer, okay, nice. A counter so that you can fold your clothes, a sink so that you can wash. I'm not sure if anybody here was like washing socks or anything, but if you needed to do that, you got the sink for it. And then in here, really cool, are the mechanicals. So on the first floor, we have one of the mechanical rooms, which is cool. And nice access, okay? Now, you're asking, Antonio, what's behind that closet? Well, we have more storage, okay? More storage. Follow me this way. Now, we're gonna stop real quick. You see this here? This is an elevator that'll take you all the way to the fourth floor, because there's actually four floors. On the fourth floor, it's a rooftop. It's a rooftop, so we'll get there eventually. Follow me. Now, down here, we have nice living space. You can call it, probably it looked like it was being used as a conference room. And how do I know that? We have all these track lights up here, fans to make sure that everybody was okay. And this beautiful, wallpaper, skyscrapers, of Chicago. Pretty cool. I do like that. Can you imagine the meetings that they would have in here, the decisions that were getting made? It was probably like a nice boardroom table sitting here. And then, of course, I want to show you this. I want to imagine that if you bought the place, you stuck a like a little poker table right here. So after you had your meetings, you're sitting there, you know, having a scotch, playing poker, or maybe even barajas. If you guys know what barajas is, let me know in the comments. We have this really cool decorative piece. I do like that clock, which is nice. And that's very telling to where if they were using this as a boardroom for work, maybe they were watching to see who was going to win an election or something like that. That clock, they were probably staring at it like, here we go, one more minute, right? Here, follow me this way. Let me see. Did I show this off already? Or was, oh, look at it, another closet. Would you look at that? Another closet. So no shortage of any storage space. Okay. So we're gonna come this way, and we are going to head up to the second floor. So, and actually, you know what we'll do? We'll head up to the second floor through the fancy stairs. Follow me. We're gonna go right this way, and we are gonna go up the fancy stairs. Here we go. All right. So here we are on the second floor, by use of the fancy stairs, right? And right when we're in here, guess what? We're in the dining room area. So the entire second floor is dedicated to doing one thing, and that is eating. Of course, somebody had to cook, but definitely this place is for eating. Beautiful fireplace, brick fireplace, and it's a real fireplace, as you can see through there. I still see some soot and whatnot, but this is really nice. Nice and wide. You could probably stick any size TV. Now that the TVs are so small there, kind of doesn't matter, but there's a lot of surface area up there. We have a fancy chandelier. Fancy chandelier number one. Okay. Here's the round table. You know, you're sitting here and you're like, will you please pass the jelly? And then the jelly got passed over. You know what I mean? But really nice round table. And then I have to say this. The last time I saw one of these was in a movie. I think it was like the Harry Potter movie, right? And they were on here sliding back and forth. It was awesome. 1.5 million, you got yourself a sliding stair bookcase. And I love it. I would step on it, but I don't know if it's like weight restrictions, if I can qualify. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But I would purposely put my wife's favorite book on the very top shelf so that she would have to get up there. And then she'd be like, can you push me? And I'd be like, sure, no problem. And then I would slide her and she'd probably be like, wee. All right, and we'd go across. Now, let me show you another detail of these of the cabinetry up here that I really enjoy. And we'll look at these cabinets. If you see, these cabinets have these really nice jade green knobs, and they're only on this floor. There are other cabinets that look like this throughout the property, but they have like the clear ones. These are a really nice color green, and I think it's kind of cool that they literally only have them here on the in the dining room area. But this is really nice. If I go this way, there is a wet bar right here, which is a really nice added feature because the kitchen's over here. You have to imagine that if people are here eating and you have somebody, maybe you have help serving, they can come over here, clean off glasses, maybe like spoons and forks, get whatever they need to get out of here, and then they can go and help serve, or the homeowner can come and do it themselves. You know what I mean? But in here we do have a chiller, which is cool, a fridge or a chiller, whatever you guys want to call it. And then over here, it looks like an ice maker. I don't want to. Well, no, it's a fridge. I'm sorry, it's a fridge. It looked like an ice maker. Well, it is an ice maker. Okay, so we got that one. Now let's go into the kitchen. So follow me this way. I'm going to walk through the kitchen this way. What you'll notice right away is there is can lighting. Okay, can lighting, and there is a speaker system. It looks like in the ceiling, to where we know why not? Why wouldn't there be? And I want you to see that here this is eating space. So if you wanted to put a table in here, you could. Really nice added cabinets and countertop over here, so that you can, I can't imagine what you would put up here. Maybe like liquor, maybe like the cookie jar would go up here, fine china up here, but plenty of storage for a kitchen of this size. I do like it. This light here, I do like this. This is one, it's an older style. And a lot of the houses that you'll see in my channel, it's always about LED, LED, LED. But this is nice. This is aged. It's a nice lamp. Let me know in the comments if you guys dig it. So let's talk about this countertop over here. Now, It's humongous. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 chairs. There are 2 sinks, okay? And I'll turn these sinks on. Good water pressure, as there should be. This looks like the main sink. And then over here, let me know in the comments if you guys know what the side sink is called, if it has an official fancy name. But if we open this, which I don't know that I want to open it. I don't know if I want to open it. I'm not sure. I think I'm sure it's like a dishwasher, probably like a cup of glass wash. You put your glasses in there, forks and spoons. This one over here, dishwasher. So 1 dishwasher, KitchenAid, by the way, 2 dishwashers. That has to be another dishwasher there, but probably for cups. 3, okay? Now, these look like industrial, stoves, industrial looking microwave, okay? Very nice, very clean. You guys want to see what the inside of it looks like? Very fancy, okay? This is cool. This is a broiler because it has the word broil on there. And then let me say, there you go. Imagine the cakes are like, what would I make in here? Definitely could make bread, loaf of bread, pizza. Maybe you probably throw in the turkey in that. It's nice and condensely sized. I like it. But this bad boy right here, this is like a chef's stove. Okay, I do like it. It is a Wolf, WOLF. And shout out to all my people out there who knew what this was ahead of me. The brand, at least, if you recognized it, you're probably a baller. Okay, I do like this here so that you can put water in your pots right away. This is nice too. When they cooked here, these probably vented out, and I'm sure this vents out at 1.5 million. I'd be surprised if it didn't. And yeah, this is definitely like a chef's kitchen. I do enjoy it. One thing that I didn't show you guys because we passed it. You guys are probably like, oh, Tony, where's the refrigerator? Take a look at this. Come on over. This is cool. Bernice, I want you to stand right here, point that way. Watch this. Sub-Zero refrigerator. Look at that. Bam. And then Bernice, we'll have you come on over so you can take a look at that. Look at this. If you want to put milk, soda, you can put your Pepsi, your RC, your Coca-Cola, your Sprite, your root beer, your A&W, your Seagram's gin. You know, everybody got the cups, but they ain't chipped in. You know what I mean? This is where all of that would go down. So I'm going to close this now. And I think I got cold. I opened that up and I felt the breeze. Wow. Very fancy, very official. Okay. But great space. And there's something else I've been holding out. There's a secret here that I haven't told you about. Okay. Let's see if we can show you. Follow me this way. Remember, we're on the 2nd floor. Why not come out and enjoy your food out here on your nice little 2nd floor off the kitchen style patio? Take a look at this, okay? It's a fireplace, right? But I want to imagine that they threw a couple of marshmallows in there. It's beautiful brick. It's covered with vines. And this is cool. It's very decorative, but something that you guys need to know. These don't do your grout or your brick any favors. So if it was me buying the property, one of the first things that I would do is I would get rid of these vines. But although they're decorative and they're nice, you don't want to get rid of them, okay? But it's nice. We're surrounded by an enclosure with brick. You will notice up here there's a nice little balcony off of that, what I believe to be is a bedroom, okay? But man, this is nice. Can you imagine? Just coming out here having a drink and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go inside and then go get some more alcohol out of my gigantic refrigerator. You know what I mean? Come on in. Allow me to get the door for you. So not bad. And I will make sure that this door is locked. That's locked. Okay. So, and I didn't point out those cabinets over there. I know there's a TV in here. This is just more cabinet space, which is really nice. Somebody was probably like, Antonio, make sure you open those cabinets. There you go. I did it. And then right here, this is where I would be sitting, waiting for my plate. Oh, me, I'm next. Okay. That's what I would be doing there. So right over here, that yellow door that we see, that's the elevator I was telling you about. Remember we saw the elevator downstairs? The elevator is right there also. Then I will open this door. You can peek in there. We have a half bath. Okay, so half bath, you got a sink, got a toilet. That's all you need. It is a half bath. If you remember in the beginning of the video when I was downstairs, I alluded to, hey, I'm going to take the fancy stairs. The fancy stairs are behind Camera Lady, but the stairs that we saw at the end of the hall downstairs are right here. So there is another set of stairs to go downstairs. Kind of just wanted to point that out. Now we are going to go upstairs to the bedrooms. Here we go. Okay, this is level 3, and follow me this way. First bedroom, right off the what coming up is going to be this room here. Beautiful. I love that lamp. Whoever buys the place, if you plan on throwing that lamp out, you call me and you let me come get that lamp. I do love that lamp. Now, this is a bedroom. Okay, I'm calling it a bedroom, even though they probably use it here for other purposes. It doesn't look like what they were using it for was a bedroom, but it's a bedroom. There is a bathroom here, and I'll have you go take a look at that. Cool. Shower. No tub, but it's a shower. It's enough. Trust me, it's a full bathroom. It's going to be fine, right? Really nice. I do like the green and the dark wood combo. Very regal, very fancy. Reminds me of poker. Very gentlemanly type color scheme. And look at this, another closet. Another closet. Look how tall the doors are. Can we take a moment to appreciate how tall I am not and how tall the doors are? Look at that. I'm doing my best here, people. There it is. You want to tiptoes? That's all I got, okay? I don't know if I even got taller. I just feel like my ankles just did that, okay? Follow me this way. We'll go left over here. So when we came up the stairs, we skipped this one, but we're going to come in here now. So this is another bedroom. Again, I don't know that they use it as a bedroom, but take a look at this. There's a sink in here. So was it a bedroom? I'm going to say if I'm moving in here at 1.5, it's going to be a bedroom. I'm making it a bedroom, unless you have other uses for it. But take a look. We do have plumbing up here. There's a sink, which leads me to believe that if I come this way, there is, in fact, another bathroom. So that's where the water is coming from. It's coming from this area here. So it is a half bath again. So we have toilet, and then over here we have a sink. Like I say, we're going to show off the sink there. There it is. We have a sink. Okay, pretty cool. All right. Really, really, really nice. And these are cool too. Remember what I was mentioning to you guys about the knobs? The knobs downstairs in the kitchen area were jade. These are clear. But this is nice. This is a nice cabinetry. You know, fancy. I have to assume like they had security cameras up here, and who knows? Follow me. We're gonna go this way. We saw that room already. So now we're gonna come into here. Remember downstairs we saw that little washer and dryer? Now we have your full-size washer and dryer in here. Nice. We still have a sink so that you can do whatever it is that you got to do. And then over here, the second level or the third level, what is that? Boiler, heater, and then the HVAC system's in here as well. So that's nice. And again, the doors are still gigantic and I'm still short. That hasn't changed. So we will continue. We will move on. Okay. Now, throughout the hall, while we were walking through, you guys can see that we have these shelves just like we saw when we came in through the front door the first time. And then they are also scattered along the other bedrooms. So this is nice, you know. I wonder what you would put up here. Guess what door this is, guys? That's the elevator. That's the elevator again. There's a button. I don't have the key for it. But follow me into the master bedroom. Okay, we are in the master bedroom, guys. Remember that balcony we saw downstairs? Here's the balcony right here. Check this out. We can open that door there. You want to see? Whoa, there you go. So that's what it looks like from up here. I like that, you know. You can make your big entrance. Like, hey, where's Antonio at? Is he going to make an entrance? And then I would peer off the balcony and be like, hello, fellow constituents. You know, if I was running for office, of course, right? Come on in. Very nice. Okay. That's locked. We locked that. Now, there is a closet over here. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. We got all these fancy drawers, okay? Over here, it looks like we have some keys. All right, very nice. Ooh, almost got myself. And then a wallet, look. That's mine, it's my wallet. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, now over here, we have the safe. I'm gonna leave it open, okay? But that's kind of cool. There was a safe in here. Who knows what was in here, you know? For anybody's safe, who knows what's in their safes, but that's kind of cool. Down here this way, we still have another whole avenue of, look at that, of shelving and stuff, right? There was, when we walked in the first time, we passed another closet. So I'm going to show it to you guys. Open it up. You got another one of those, a lot of those. Hang up your ties over here, belts and all that. So a lot of space, okay? So I did say it was a master bedroom. You can put any size bed in here. Let's take a look at this fan. Let's appreciate this fan for a minute because I have a feeling that's not your regular everyday fan. Okay, that's a really nice gold or copper colored fan. I probably it's more on the gold side, right? But beautiful, beautiful decorations on the fan. Well, let's talking about beautiful. Let's come in here to the master bathroom. Check this out. This is where people were taking them showers and them baths. Okay, now watch this. Tub. Nice, right? I'm not gonna get in it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Okay? But it's deep. It's really nice. I want you to come this way and take a look this way. We're gonna go into the shower area here. Take a look at this gigantic shower. Okay? Now for display purposes, right? Example purposes, I'm gonna step in this shower with my shoes. Okay? You can hear the echo. You're getting wet here. You're getting wet here. You're getting wet here. And you're getting wet with this guy right here. And there is no escape from the water. There is a mirror over here, right? And there's a switch right here, which I'm not gonna touch. There's like a little funky switch right there. I'm not gonna touch it because who knows what's gonna pop up on me. You know, but this is what it is, okay? So it's a really nice bathroom. That is probably the largest shower I think I've had on my channel so far. And then right behind camera girl here is a toilet. And the cool thing about this is that if you wanted to close this up right here, do what you got to do, and you are good. Okay. Now, follow me. We are now going to embark on a journey. So we're in the rooftop lounge area. Follow me this way. We have, again, a nice sink, okay? This right here, I do believe is, what is it? Mechanical room for electrical, okay? There's electricals in there. And the elevator pulley system is in there, okay? Here's the elevator, right? And then last but not least, like I promised you guys, we're going out to the rooftop area, which here we go. Come on out. So the nice thing about this rooftop is that it actually extends the length of the property. They didn't just say, hey, you get to be in a little spot. You actually have access to the entire length of everything that we walked when we were on the first, second, and third floors, okay? Very nice. You can see out to Chicago here, the neighborhood, of course, and we'll show off the neighborhood really quick. Oh, actually, let's go this way really quick. Check this out. Here comes the train. Check this out. That's the orange line to the loop, everybody. Beautiful, I love that. I love that it just happened right now. But that's the orange line to the loop. And then if you want to come with me this way, look at this. Beautiful. Imagine the parties that you can throw here. This is happening. I like it. This entrance right here, when we came up the stairs, there was a door that was open. You guys didn't see it because where the camera was pointing. But this is another entrance and exit to if you want to go back down the stairs. And then over here, of course, they have their they have their AC condensers up here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, 1.5 million, you guys, in Chicago. And what I love is that we are on the south side of Chicago. And if you guys want more information on it, or if you want to schedule a personal tour, reach out to me. But thank you so much for watching Antonio the Realtor. You can click here for more videos. You can click there to subscribe. And you can click here for even more videos. But guys, that's all I got. Thanks for coming with me on the tour. And I'll see you guys at the next property.